Everybody. Before we get into this evening's update, I want to just go over a quick overview of what's going on in the market. Right now, we had just a small spike that came in volume, and it was nothing substantial. But I noticed it across the board, and we're going to take a look at XRP, which it's right around the 0.5113. We'll take a look at Bitcoin, which is at about 27,930. So we'll see exactly what's going on. So we see if this spike has any kind of significance. I mentioned earlier about my air conditioner and my heater, which is shot, so I now know how much it's going to cost to fix. So if you see me on OnlyFans, there's a reason why. So sorry, Mom, but got to pay the bill somehow. But in all seriousness, it was $9,000. It's getting expensive, so I'm going to get a couple more estimates just to, make sure it's on par. But going to have to take out an OnlyFans now. So if you see me there, you know why. It wasn't by choice. But what we really need to pay attention to is XRP. See if we can get back up to the 522 level and see if Bitcoin is going to make some kind of rally on this future shortened weekend since the market's closed at 9:15 a.m. And we'll see if there's going to be a little bit of momentum here over the weekend. Sometimes they like to do these sneaky, small volume pumps. So we'll see exactly what's going on. Make sure to hit that like button, as I truly need it these days, as I truly need it. Good evening, 7:01 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on this Friday, April 7th, 2023. I'm XRP Future Millionaire, and I reside in the great state of Michigan. So as we can see, XRP sitting at 0.5137, up about 2.09% on the day. We'll start there. We'll start on the XRP chart. As you can see, we've had, in the 30-minute time frame, we've had what we would call a golden cross has occurred. Happened a little while ago, but now we've at least held the 20-day, so it's easier to talk about. The 20 crossed the 200, which is it's a sign that in the immediate short term we've had a bullish reversal. But now we have to go through the other time frames, and this is using the exponential moving averages, and these a lot of times are used to trick the common everyday trader. I like to call him the technical trader, but gives you an idea of what the market's thinking. So here you've had the golden cross as well. 1 hour, we've reversed back up. We pulled down a little bit there when XRP came down. So now we're trying to pull back up, but we got to get above 52.22. Otherwise, we're going to try to seek out this 48.74, 48.50 in this area. But right now, on a thinly traded weekend, on a holiday weekend, you might be able to get some blood flowing here. And if we can, we got to get above 52.22. That's the thing. Get above 52.22 and you might be able to push something here, because you started to form this very, 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 and it's jank at that, this very weird W kind of formation. And it's not even a big, it's so weird. It's like this, then it comes down. But if you just straighten it, you can see kind of that formation there. Or if you go like this and you come through, I mean, some of these, if boom, boom, back around, and if it pulls up, you could see like a weird reversing, kind of like a inverted head and shoulders here. Left shoulder, head, right shoulder, pop back up. Maybe this is how we retest to the higher areas. I don't know. But if I was a bet man, I would say this is maybe setting up as an inverted head and shoulders secretly here. A lot of people are expecting this to just crash right now, and I don't think it's going to be that easy. I really don't. I welcome it if it wants to, but I'm still looking at this as, I believe this is still on the bullish side of things. We haven't broke the 449, and I'm just saying, if I was a betting man, I would put a few bucks on the less likely odds here that this plays out as an inverted head and shoulder, because to me, for some reason, when I looked at this, I can kind of see that, and if it pulls, especially left shoulder, head, right shoulder, pulls up, gets to the top, and then is that how we break out? But at least we can say left shoulder, head, right shoulder. I mean, I think it's pretty obvious right here if it holds this formation. Now, obviously, nothing's set in stone. It could very well just say, fuck you, Tom. Make you look like an asshole. You know, it could absolutely do that in, you know, a fading pattern, which gets rejected at the 52.22, which would completely invalidate what looks like an inverted head and shoulders could be forming in the 30-minute time frame when you look at it. You can tell me in the comments what you think, but that's at least a scenario that I'm looking at here to where that could be how we would retest this high up here. Because it seems awfully weird that we'd come all the way up there and have no further. It just seems like it's been a sideways and down consolidating pattern. I don't know if I'd call it a holding pattern, but it's been a sideways and down. And then it could swing it back up here. It really could. That's why we need to pay attention to whether this is an inverted head and shoulders that's starting here. Let me draw this in a different way. I'll just put the underline. I'll do it like the other guys do. I look cool. So we got this inverted head and shoulders, as you can see. Left shoulder, head, right shoulder. Yeah, look, see? But that's what could possibly be playing out here. So that's what I'm looking at. We'll know further if we break over 52.22, or we'll know something's gone horribly wrong if this breaks below 494. You break below 494, this has gone horribly wrong. So that's what we're looking at with XRP. Hopefully that helps. I would implore you to leave a comment. Like the video. If you haven't subscribed yet and you're watching my content, I'd appreciate if you hit that subscribe button. We're very close to 16,000 subscribers, just over 15,840 subscribers. But I don't want to advertise anymore about my channel because then a lot of people call me a douchebag for self-promoting. But hey, if I'm not going to do it for myself, who the fuck is going to? Bitcoin, 27,984, down 0.24% or $67 on the day. Or points, I should say. Wouldn't want to get that hate mail. So, again, just like XRP. I know it's a very short time frame. Very short time frame. And it doesn't have to go much. You know, it doesn't have to go very high. But boom, boom, boom. What if it pulls around now? And is this where we finally get a pullback up here? And now can we get on top of there? Or is this just all for nothing? And this is just about to go. And then this just breaks down. Because the next level would be down there. But something tells me we could be in for a very volatile weekend. And we really could be. And if you like look through these, he had that little spike there. We'll see if that was something or nothing. But every single one of them did that. And that makes me a little curious here. I mean, you know, some of them didn't do it because they're not as special. But it makes me a little curious when you start seeing... now the ones that I went to don't have it. Of course, I went to the piles of ones. I think Solana had it. Yeah, see, they have this little, what looks like a small bull flag that could be forming here. And they started coming up at these levels. So maybe the market's trying to tell us, see this? Maybe the market's trying to tell us something in this last 30-minute candle. I like to look for anomalies. It's an anomaly that might have started coming in. And it's not like the volume's great, but like Filecoin had a nice little push here. And Filecoin is coming here to retest the breakout of this formation. So if you're a fan of Filecoin, 565, if it holds that, you know, and doesn't lose it, that's a very good, that might push up to another 6-8% from here. So the market's trying to tell us something, folks. Pay attention. I'm XRP Future Millionaire. If you got anything out of this, make sure you hit that like button. At the very least, hit the like button. Bitcoin, we're trying to see whether or not we can get back up to 28,619, hold it and break out, or if this is just all for nothing, come back down to 27,200 approximately and see if we finally lose this channel. That's the bottom line. I'm XRP Future Millionaire. If you are looking how to trade XRP or your favorite crypto, even in the USA, I have 2 great options with no spot fees on the buy and sell. You can future trade up to 250x whether you're longing or shorting the market. And that's MEXC and or BitGet. That's in the video description below and or pinned comments. And also, if you want to join Tom's Army or send XRP for the time I put in, that's also in the video description below and or pinned comments. So, I want to end with this. Pay attention real quickly as well to the total crypto market cap as we went green on the day. We're at 1.144 trillion. And you can see the total crypto market cap as well put in what looks like a small bull flag here. Now, it could be a fake out like earlier, but as you can see earlier, it never broke this formation, and that could have been a sideways consolidation to push us up to the next level. So we got to be careful on this thinly traded weekend. We did not lose this 1.139 trillion. This is suspect. This could be if we could push out of here and break back up to the 1.157, it's going to be very interesting, folks. Because this still kind of looks like it's on a longer term bull flag here from the initial break up. But I base that on all bullshit because you could say that this is a whole lot of things right now, including a descending triangle. You could say that this is a falling channel, which if it's a falling channel, this could have been the bullish reversal at 1.139 in the short term. So we just all have to pay attention. Hashtag be better, do better. Hashtag FUD assassins. And remember, help one person each and every day. Because if I don't do my part and you don't do your part, what the hell's the point? And pay attention because in the upcoming days, I'm going to have a silver stacking episode number 9. And it's a very important update because in this episode, when we talk about the commodities, we're going to talk about PBR as well. And you all need to look up it. They're expecting to pay an estimated dividend around, the last one was paid out at 1.25 per share, which means for every 100 shares you owned, you were paid $125 to own it. It dropped down from about $16.80. It's down to about $10.69 or 68 cents on the close on Thursday. And the reason I tell you this is it's about a 1.89 right now if it ends there. But I would say it'd be closer to about 1.25 again or 1.18. They pay their dividend on April 28th, I believe it is. You don't have to be in there longer than a day. And I would highly encourage you, if you're looking for a commodity, that you pay attention to that. They're a Brazilian, they're basically a government-run oil company. They're an exploration, but their books are phenomenal. Their PE's at 1 if you know anything about that. And their operating expenses, they're only using 46% of their capital, so it's incredible. So just pay attention to that. Little keys and hints along the way.